Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your co-pilot into the universe of Chinese. We are going to review what we talked about last time. 冰清玉洁. And last time we mainly talked about the symbolism and the meaning, the cultural significance of jade in Chinese culture. Jade is not like diamond. It is some stone, precious stone, but it is very subtle. It got 5 characters that embodied in this material. And today we are going to continue with the jade story to show you one more kind of now you see the character, one more kind of expression that we use jade. And here 宁为玉碎不为瓦全. Okay, 8 characters, a lot. So we split it into 2 magic force. And here we talk about one specific character of jade. I guess its most prominent feature of the jade, which is it's going to be break. It's going to be break, but not going to be bent. So it's breakable, but not bendable, so to speak. But here we put it into a phrase in the comparison, like a two conditions, and comparing which one is you'd rather choose. Or, this is kind of teaching to tell people, like, in this situation, your character is going to be shown in a testing, and then how are you going to make that choice? So here, 宁为玉碎不为瓦全. So we see 2 wei, and we see the negative 不, right? So okay, start from the beginning. 宁, if it paired with 静, it becomes 宁静. It's peaceful. But 宁, in the falling tone, it becomes a connector word of meaning. So it's very much comparable to rather, or would rather than, or prefer something to something. So it's a comparison of this something about jade with the rather, okay, wait. Simply in English is a for, like for what? Here is almost like, okay, so you have jade, it's a noun, and you have wa, it's like a tile. Well, I don't know why I translate as clay, but it's a tile, okay. And then these 2 nouns, 2 objects, 2 different materials. So you would rather for jade, and not for the tile or clay tile. And the result would be you'd rather become pieces. 碎. In Chinese, we see this stone sign on the left. So if it's a stone, it's a type of material, right, on the side, and then the right side is the pronunciation. Together, it means something broken into pieces. So I translate shatter. And 全, we saw it in another episode before. It means complete, in one piece. So 全 here means the opposite of 碎. So 碎 and 全 are 2 status of being. One is shattered or fragmented into pieces. One is a whole, intact, complete. Okay, so here the situation. Okay, what do you mean? Jade versus this wa, clay tile. Okay, jade got this character of it's going to be broken before it's getting bent. It never gets bent. Okay, it's that stiff, like there is no bargaining. And wa, on the other hand, is like daily object, like on everybody's roof. It's actually a roof tile. made of clay, so it's cheap enough material, sturdy enough to stay on your roof and hold water and draining water, all that design, right? But it is ordinary, homey object, a lot of them, on your rooftops. So it is breakable. It is something useful, like a functional. It serves as your roofing, but it is nothing like a precious. So with jade, it forms a contrast of an ordinary looking object, much, much cheaper and more abundant, and is breakable. But jade is not breakable. Like both objects, when they fall, they are going to be broken into pieces. So the tiles too, like it doesn't bend either, so it will be broken. But this too is like the value, the contrast of their value. One is very precious, at least to the speaker. Like this is jade for you. It's very precious. You would rather be shattered, become pieces, than to stay intact, to stay complete, but being a tile. So this is our kind of, teaching or moral of like, if you are going to fight for your ideals or your belief, that's jade for you, like even at the cost of being shattered, being broken, you would rather go with your ideal than stay as an ordinary tile, but in one piece. Okay, a little bit twisted. But 宁为玉碎，不为瓦全. In essence, it talks about the courage, the valor. Maybe not in battle, but this phrase in Chinese history probably mostly used for literature men. Like they have their ideals, they have their theories, like how they want to see the world being governed, or stay under which king, right? So they have some ideal, and they value that jade like ideal, and this is kind of their swearing that they are going to devote themselves at whatever cost to them to their ideal, and would rather be broken and shattered into pieces. So here is one like a real deal. Okay, this is a real precious. I don't exactly know what is useful, but it seems like a one side of a button. Probably like a size-wise is pretty small. As one size of button, decorative. It's circle, and I learned this kind of beady decoration on top of this. It's called a grain, like a grain pattern, grain like a rice type of grain, and then in the middle is a dragon. It's very stylized with a lot of dynamics in this posture. So this is from a royalty back in one of the dynasties, and I guess it's part of the national treasure over there. So this is made of jade and kind of shows the character. It serves as a decorative piece, but probably as a reminder of the value it carries with it. So 宁为玉碎，不为瓦全. Okay, check in, cash in for the currency of language, and learn just a little bit of a day. See you another day.